Hello, this is Sverre Isachsen. This is number 4 on the top 10 on the Subaru Country, the best race ever. This episode is the best in my career and also the first victory for Subaru. So that was a beautiful weekend. Rain and sunshine and everything was good. What you're not saying is you don't feel the horn. My horn was going up to the roof. I want to win the race. There was a track for me, and there was a track for the car, and everything was pointing in our way, and that was the thing. So now in the big things, you saw every lap, and the lap was a good pushing, and it was a hard pushing. So it was only me in the front. It was good.
In any given season, victories come in all shapes and sizes. Some come in the form of championships.
David, man, he's one heck of a competitor.
And event wins.
Super happy to start the championship off, and points are in the bag now, and away we go.
Small steps and evolutions.
The engineers, they found the sweet spot, and the reliability in the motor is insane.
And in the form of personal triumphs.
No, it was an awesome first rally back. We learned a lot, and by the end of the year, I really want to be battling for the leads.
Great day for the Subaru camp. Great day for the Buckeye camp.
But some victories remain elusive. Progression is never ending. Future success depends on it. This season, when so much has gone right, and progress has been indisputable, one benchmark remains unconquered.
Yeah, you too. Bring it in, bud. Bring it in.
An outright global rallycross victory. But on this day, with 10 cars blazing off the line, a perfect storm of dirt and mud filling the road to victory, and the biggest names in the sport drifting wide, could this be the moment when Subaru Rally Team USA finally tastes gold? One corner down, 10 laps to go. This is Launch Control. It's the final race of the weekend, and off the line, the blue and gray Subaru of Sverre Isachsen has launched into the lead. For the first time since Subaru Rally Team USA took on this mission to conquer the GRC, a Subaru is the hunted rather than the hunter. Only one lap complete of a 10-car final. The question is, can Sverre hold off the hard-charging field? But to say that this was a tough weekend that led to this point would be an understatement.
When the start was going, the light was going green. I feel this was the race. I was sure, and when I passed Ken in the first corner, then I started to feel it. And when I coming to the first lap between the building, I was 100% sure I will win. The whole car was talking to me, and this is strange things for people, but for race car and race driver, we talk a lot, the car and me.
It all started a day ago. Snoqualmie, Washington. Dirtfish Rally School. The team is in their element.
We're here on this side of the street. These are all rally guys, so they like it. It's okay. This is what we normally do.
Great to have the opportunity to come here and to do it with Dirtfish as well, which is obviously a rally-based company that helped to make it happen. Is absolutely awesome, and it just makes me feel very at home.
If there is a track on the GRC calendar that looks most like a rally stage, this is it. That's the good news. The bad news is the track is soft, slippery, with ruts that change from one lap to the next.
The track was more like what should I say? A proper rallycross track. There was a little bit bumpy. There was gravel. There was slippery gravel. There was a rough surface the whole way, and it was really cool to going through a building. I like the track. I love it. From the first practice, there was you need to use inside the head. You need to be a little bit wild. You need to be really careful on a few corners, and you need to put the horn up to the roof. So that track have everything, and of course the gravel section was really good. Not too much hairpin. It was a little bit opening. So no, that track was the best track ever we have in so long. I was driving there.
5 cars go by, and by the time you come by again, it's like there's pushed back a little bit where they weren't before.
This is an event tailor-made for Subaru, if they can keep it together. Every car in the series is battling the elements as much as each other. Each lap the cars run is taking its toll.
You okay?
Dude, jack my wrist up. Bam! Like, oh!
Swap out the damaged part and go again.
Yeah, I just gotta get my thumbs out, man, because I think it hooked my thumb and just ripped it off.
Clear left! There he goes. Ready to run again.
By day 2, Subaru has seen its share of broken bits.
Today is the day.
But their confidence is unwavering.
He's used to the gravel. Grabbing the seat in the Dirtfish rally to go Subaru WRX STI. Number 75, it's David Higgins.
We learned a lot yesterday. We did trial an awful lot of things, and today when I had the first session in the morning in the car was brilliant. It feels like I can race it harder and keeping sure she's at the front.
He is Sverre Isachsen.
Quiet confidence and anticipation has everyone on edge. David Higgins knows he's the underdog. He also knows he's got the rally craft to have a successful weekend. Sverre has dreamed of this track.
Do you overdrive it or what?
I don't know. Over me? Never.
He's happiest at high speed on dirt. And this is Lassek's training ground. But sometimes all the cred in the world isn't enough to protect you. David's car is down to 3 wheels. A Joker lap collision has him limping. The team will have to scramble to get the damage fixed in time.
Cross member all right? How's the depth lock? No, it's pissed a load of oil out of it. Must have ripped the seal, bro. We just changed the upgrade. You know, the boys do all the other corners and just make sure we're all right on that.
Sverre's Subaru took a beating as well.
There was one I had touched on, no?
Yep.
It was coming from compression.
First time we'll do both.
Yeah.
They sometimes come back like that, and it's the way it is. But the main thing is it's back together and he can go and race again. So boys did a sterling job, shall we say. It took a beating on that. I mean, 2 cars come into contact with it, and that's the end result.
It's late in the game. Each Subaru needs a top 3 finish to advance to the final. David Higgins will make it after a strong run in the LCQ. Lassek won't be so lucky. Sverre heads directly to the final thanks to a hard-fought second place in his heat. Not 1 inch of it was easy. Not one moment did things seem certain. That's the nature of rallycross. Fight tooth and nail to the final, where the game is reset.
So everything was a little bit bumpy into the heat, but the guys was working really hard. Everybody wanted to win, and of course that was a track for me. everybody in the team, I think, expect me to win there. And also, I was sure I would win there. So, but there was a long way from the first day to the last lap in the final, because you never know what's happening.
A good start is crucial for a rallycross win. Even with a successful hole shot, it's a long 10 laps to follow through. Sverre Isachsen is leading the Dirtfish final, and he's already taken his Joker lap shortcut. His lead is substantial, but he'll need to maintain a blistering pace, while one by one, his nearest rivals take the shortcut and gain ground. Too slow, and he risks getting past, with no way of regaining his lead. Further back is David Higgins. His launch was equally impressive, but his outside starting position prevented him from taking the Joker at the start. He's in 5th after 1 lap. His fight through the pack will be difficult. Nevertheless, his performance is impressive, considering this is his first and only rallycross of the year. At the front, Sverre is seemingly miles ahead of the pack. The battle for second has kept them from making progress. But as he completes lap after lap, a lurking threat looms behind. The only car that can possibly catch him is the series leader, Joni Wiemann, and Sverre knows that it will become clear once Wiemann takes the Joker. For the moment, he focuses on putting down solid, clean laps. On lap 5, Wiemann dives for the Joker and comes out just 2 seconds behind Sverre. The blue Subaru is in its element. This is Subaru Country, after all. The next obstacle to overcome is Ken Block. Ken's mechanical issues have him limping through the course, and Sverre needs to make a quick, clean pass to preserve his lead. It only takes a few corners, but he's through. With Ken now aware of lapping traffic, Wiemann passes without hesitation. The gap is now down to 1.5 seconds. Less than 2 laps to go.
You cannot be too crazy, but you need to be also crazy. Also, you need to have a really fine balance through the whole racing there, and that is all the rallycross is the thinking about, because you need to be some corner wild, some corner need to be really, really soft and be clever. That's the whole game, and that is rallycross, And with this soft gravel, a lot of small and bigger rocks, sometimes slippery because you have some small rain there. So the whole thing was good, and of course in Dirtfish and Subaru land everything was set up for us.
Both Viking horns are unleashed, and he's not letting this one go. This is the moment the entire Subaru family has been waiting for. This is where they've wanted to be for 3 long race seasons. 2 turns left. No turning back. And no giving up. Gold for Subaru Rally Team USA.
Yeah, the race was perfect, from the start over the heats of the semi-final, and just to the end of the start in the final. That was the best moment. The start was definitely the best moment because you know, when you see Ken Block was too hot on the throttle there, and I saw it. He was going out, and was one chance for the blue Subaru and was going inside, and from that I was sure I want to win that race, and the car was beautiful that race. Everything was functional, so it was quite easy in the front there, of course.
No matter how hard and long the team has worked for it, they never really knew when that first win would come. The roadmap to victory is only truly understood once it is attained. And today, Subaru Rally Team USA drew their line on the map.
Well, it's so important to everybody, you know. We have fight so much for this. The whole team, all the Subaru.
It's for everybody.
It's for everybody, definitely.
Is this even real? Are we all awake right now? This actually happened?
Whatever you do, don't wake me up. If there's any place to win, this is the place to win.
Perfect.
A lot of dirt, Subaru Country.
Yeah. This is the best thing in my whole life. Yeah, without the life.
They were prepared to struggle until they found success.
Sverre, I got to ask you, you know, you've been banging away for 3 years to finally get that Subaru win. What do you contribute this to, and is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Definitely Subaru and the guys working in Subaru. It's really hard working. We're never giving up.
They undertook this endeavor understanding how high a mountain it would be to climb.
Finally got one.
But the elation of the win is overwhelming.
This is, it's amazing. That's all I can say. Everybody, thank you very much. We knew when we took this sport on, it was going to be difficult. Thank you, everybody. This is for everybody. Doesn't matter what car it is, it's one team.
There is not a single team in the GRC paddock that doesn't appreciate the work Subaru put in to get here. This victory is more than simply winning a race.
Yeah, roof surfing is the biggest thing what I miss. Now I'm missing, of course, together with the team. There was a lot of good people there. We have a lot of fun. I think I was putting a little bit more fun into the team and some other people doing so. But that's my style, and I like it. And I miss America because that's the country I love.
An entire team working together raised up their drivers to a level where winning was possible.
I think we have to change the roof plate.
Next time.
Okay?
It's just 2 podiums now, Charlie. In here.
It should be here.
No move.
Don't touch the roof.
You're not gonna...
Hey!
Good job.
That's the start. Perfect.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. These guys have all worked ridiculously hard. It wasn't easy, and now we get to enjoy that feeling, so it's good.
What can I say? Sverre Isachsen is a freaking beast. I mean, what I saw was just a hungry warrior, a Viking warrior that was just so hungry for the win, and if you made a mistake, he was going to pounce on you, and that's what happened. What this means to us as a team, it just relieves the battle of getting that win. You know, we fought so hard for 3 years to get that win, just to get to the podium, and now we got that elusive win that it's been a hard fight, and it's a proud day in the Subaru camp, I can tell you that.
Yeah, perfect. It's really good, really good. And so important for the team and so important for Subaru and the whole gang here, you know, I make so much effort and so much work in the car. Really good. It's a victory for everybody, definitely.
Today, Subaru holds the gold.
And that win was also special because I think we have a little bit of knife on our neck because we have struggling a lot in many races. We was up and we was down, and that was important for everybody. And of course, for Vermont Sports Car, it was really important to prove it. We have the team, we have the car, and also the driver that time, you know. So So this was what I say a victory for the whole team.
For years, Subaru has stood behind the team at Vermont Sports Car. An entire company putting their weight behind their rally program. And in return, the team has taken Subaru to new heights.
14 podium finishes this year. 32 times we've finished in the top 2 in a race, because we're a car company, and when you're a car company, you race what you make. That's what you do. That's what shows your spirit to the world.
They aren't simply part of a team, but are in fact part of a family.
There you go.
We all act together as one big family and one big effort to show why the STI belongs on the track and in front. And this year, we feel very proud of what we've done.
At the head office, Subaru Rally Team USA opens the doors to show their appreciation.
It's professional, it's big league, but it's so grassroots at the same time.
Seeing Subaru Rally Team here at Subaru, it's an amazing experience, and it's a hands-on experience. It's really neat.
It's really cool. I can't believe I'm sitting in one of these cars. You watch them on TV, and it's just, it's neat.
To have all the guys here at one point and to hang out with them for the afternoon is pretty cool.
The car was too light on her side, so we needed something to balance it out a little bit better, get some more traction, So
they had me sit in just for a couple of test drives and everything. That's how it's gonna go.
To cap off the season, the rally team secures another Rally America Manufacturers title.
This rally really just proves what passion there is for the brand with Subaru. You know, every time you're out on the roads, it's lined by guys in their Subarus following us down the road, videoing us, watching us, supporting us. So I'm just honoured to drive for such a fantastic brand with so much rally heritage.
It is one team and one home for Subaru Rally Team USA, whether it's around the circuit of a GRC track or here in the woods of Michigan. We're all here together to persevere and do well.
You know, Travis really pushed really well and got up to speed at a good level, and really surprised me, to be honest, of how quick he did get up to speed.
It's just funny to be able to race the guy that I grew up really looking up to, and I'm not saying he's old, but he's definitely still kicking my butt, so we're working on it. Let's just see if we can figure this out for next year.
Then, under the lights of Las Vegas, the rallycross team chases one last podium for the season. Sverre secures 5th overall in the race and the championship. In the first turn of the finals, it looks like Bucky's event is over. Swift work by the team gives them another chance at the restart. Lassick strikes back with a 3rd place finish and the team's 5th podium of the year.
After getting taken out in the first turn and not knowing what I had. Vermont Sports Car builds a freaking awesome, tough car. Thank you, Subaru, for the opportunity. I love my team.
While the spotlight shines on the team in Las Vegas, next year's plans are already well underway behind the scenes. The next evolution of rally and rallycross STIs will be unleashed in the forest and on the track, marking the next big step in the team's progression.
We have so many good things coming that we're really looking forward to the future.
With 4 years of rallycross development under their belts and an unrelenting push towards the pinnacle of rally performance, it promises to be a milestone year for the team.
I'm happy, we have taken a big step in the right direction, definitely.
There's no doubt in my mind that I'm on the best team and I'm stoked on what the future is going to bring to Vermont and Subaru.
Going forward, it isn't like, oh, there's a Subaru. It's like, uh-oh, watch your back, boys. You know, we're here to fight, and that's good.
Throw the old roadmap out the window. Subaru Rally Team USA is heading into new territory.